It was a cool yet beautiful day on the island of Sodor. At Croven's Gate, Dennis was dropping up some workmen for Skarloey to take to the mines. Skarloey had an old friend that was brought back from the Mid-Sodor Railway. Yes, indeed. Gentlemen, I want you to join SkarloeyRheneas to go to the mines and help with the work. It's getting very busy as we know it, and lots of shipments and orders are going to be needed. So, workmen, good luck, and may the force be with you, said I. This Alice looks pretty funny to me. No, he's not funny. He may be small, but he's very, very useful. So I'm Atlas. Pleased to meet you all. I'm an experienced miner, and I used to work in an old tramway years ago. I'll take you all over as much as possible. Now let's go, everyone. Skarloey and Atlas make... At Wellsworth Station, Murdoch was talking to Ivan and Salty. Aye, matey, I hear an engine might be on their way. It's an engine I know very well. Very clever indeed. But then Murdoch's driver spoke up. There's trouble on the hill. Our assistance is needed. Well then, no time like the present. Let's go to the hill and see what we can do. But Murdoch wasn't told that there were 3 engines stuck on the hill. Murdoch bluntly made his way, the signal dropped, and he made his way to Gordon's Hill. At the hill, Oliver, Arthur, and Boko were stuck. Their trains were halted, as a result of faulty points, brakes, and whatnot. The passengers in Boko's train were very worried, but Boko knew that Murdoch would be on his way soon. Don't worry, passengers, any minute now. The passengers were really concerned. Some of them were angry. The coaches tried to stop them, but to no avail, said I. But what can you do? Eventually, Murdoch made his way to the bottom of the hill. I'm here, everyone. Now let's go. Murdoch was coupled up, and he pushed with all his might towards the top. It was slow moving, but the drivers and firemen made sure, especially with Boko, they would keep the brakes off at all times. Harvey was doing line maintenance. Shout up the hill there, Murdoch. Do what you can. Eventually, after a few minutes, a few exhausting minutes, at finally, long last, Oliver saw the top, and the rest was smooth sailing from then on. Murdoch had finally done it. He was not only able to pull 2 trains, but maybe 3 trains, pushing 3 engines and their loads at the same time. The passengers cheered inside Boko's train as Murdoch made his way down the hill. At last, they saw Marin Station in sight, where a few engines were waiting and resting before they had to go back to work. A well-known figure was waiting at the platform to speak to them. We all know who that was, said I, and them, and me, and you, and it, and what, and shit. Well done, Murdoch. I'm very proud of you. You were able to save 3 trains and 3 of my engines. You did very well, my friend, and I'm very pleased with you. You deserve a long rest after this. You are a strong engine, but I imagine you'll get some of the other bigger engines jealous, especially Gordon. Don't tell Edward that. The other engines in the sidings and whatnot had to agree, Mr. Stopham Hat. If it weren't for Murdoch, I wouldn't be here. Yeah, we would be stuck in the hill all day. No way. I'm glad to be of your services, engines. I usually like to pull goods trains and freight work, and especially coaches, but this is a new one for me. Sir Tomman and the others had to agree, and reflected on Murdoch's heroic efforts. From that day forward, he was no longer known as Murdoch, but that day he was known as Mighty Murdoch.